everybody. Welcome to another episode of Wheels Woodworking with myself, Chad Wheels Palmer. Today we're going to be making some dead blow mallets. I made this one on camera, these other two behind the scenes, same process. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to woodworkers and myself. So what I'm doing here is I just got a box of extra material cut-offs from other projects. So I just thought I'd pull some of them out and get this started on the mallet. And I'm just going over to the bandsaw here and just quickly resawing this material, getting it all ready. Just over at the planer, quickly flatten it up. It was pretty flat on one side already. So just doing that, and then going to be moving over to the table saw here. And on the table saw, all that I'm doing is just cutting it to my length. What I'm doing here, this is going to be 5 inches by 4 inches. So for the middle piece, we want to be getting about a 2-degree angle. You'll see for when we put the wedges in, a good way to do this, I just go over to my table saw and I just kind of get a 2-degree angle. Then I take my angle finder and I just put it up against the blade. Just be careful you're not hitting the teeth to put the angle out. Okay, so we already got the top piece and the bottom piece, and this is going to be the middle. So we got curly maple for the top and bottom, walnut for the middle, and we're going to put we went over to the table saw, got our 2-degree angle. We're going to put our marks on here, then drill it out, put BBs in those, but we're going to cut it. So let's go ahead. I'm doing 2 1/4. Boom, then we're gonna drill right there, go right through, put our BBs in there, cut along here. So let's move forward over to the drill press. So after finishing up drilling the holes on the drill press here, just going over to the table saw, it's already set up with the same angle, just quickly cutting out the 2 middle pieces. Okay, we now got our bottom, we got our 2 middle pieces that we're going to be filling with the BBs, and we got our top. So what I'm going to do is just put glue on the bottom here and take the nail gun and just quickly tack 2 in. You'll see as we go along here. Okay, so I let the glue set overnight. Anytime I glue something, I like to leave it overnight. That way I know it's going to be good and it gives it a good chance to set. So now that I got that, it's our main block. We're going to shape it after, but we're going to go ahead with the handle. You'll see how it's bigger on this point, smaller on this point. So we're going to go ahead, cut this handle down and get it in there, and then put our wedges in, but we're going to go ahead and shape this. So I'm just over at my miter saw here. I put this at about a 2 1/2, 3-degree angle. You can do it on whatever you like. You can do this on a table saw, you can do it by hand, you can do it with a miter saw, whatever works best for you. Just over at the bandsaw here, just shaping the top. Just putting a nice little round curve on it. And once I finish up here, just going to go over to my little belt sander and clean it all up. Quickly went over to my router table just to round over each edge. All right, so now we're getting ready to do the handle for this. This is my other mallet. I really like the handle shape on that, so I'm going to go with the same. So I quickly cut this down to length. And now I'm just gonna trace this out. I am making it a bit bigger. That way when it protrudes through the top, you'll see when we come down to cut it after we put our pieces in there to hold it in. So let's go ahead and trace this out. Ahead and put my dado stack in on the table saw, and I just took it out. In the beginning, I just took out a little bit of material to make sure it would fit okay, and once I got that fit, then I took out the majority of it. And taking note, the top and bottom are different than both sides, so I had to slowly adjust and creep up on that. And on the top of the handle here, I'm just putting 2 straight lines in. Just going in a couple inches. This is where the wedges are going to go in. I just try my best to evenly space them, but I just eyeball it here. Then I'll hop over to the drill press, and I'm going to put 2 little holes at the bottom. You'll see right where the slit is. This will keep it from splitting when I put the wedges in. Then I just had a little bit of fun here, just kind of creating a shape for the handle. And every mallet you make, all the handles will be different and unique, and that's kind of one of the fun things about it. Most of the shaping I did here was by hand with my little hand sander, as you see here. Just over at the bandsaw here, just quickly cutting out 2 wedges that we're going to be pounding in the top, right in the slits that we already cut out here. And this is when it starts to form that shape, and I start to see it come to life. It gets exciting. Came back when it was all glued, and when the glue was all dry, and just kind of cut the top off, and then went back over to my sander, belt sander there, and just smoothed it all out and did a bunch of hand sanding to get it to come out looking nice and clean. And this here is when the hard work pays off. Oh, I love how that curly maple comes out. Comes out so beautiful. Love it. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Wheels Woodworking with myself. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys make wooden mallets, send me a picture. I love to see pictures. Leave a comment. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to myself and to other woodworkers when you do that. So yeah, build one of these. Take a picture. Leave it in below. I'd love to see it. And hope you guys enjoy your day. It's cooking here in BC, so I'm sweating away. But thanks for tuning into the episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.